Thailand, the land of 1,000 smiles, or 70 million smiles, depending on how you look at it, right? So I recently found out the population of Thailand is 70 million. It sounds crazy because I'm watching some videos about Thailand. I feel like I've seen the same people or the same thing over and over again. So it's like, I really thought it was smaller, but I just found out today they got 70 million people there, right? But in this beautiful country of 70 million people, I'm gonna help guide you. We're gonna talk about the cost of living in Thailand in today's video. Now first, I wanna mention that I have been to Thailand twice. I'm now on my third go around. I should be going in about 43 days roughly, 44 days, something like that. And this time I plan on seeing more Chiang Mai, Pattaya, etc. As you know, depending on what city you go to, the cost of living can vary. Different cities are different. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about Bangkok, just for the purpose of an exercise, right, to make things a little bit easier. So I got a few notes on my phone here, a few demonstrations, and I want to show you guys a map here. I'm going to turn off the lights real quick. Let's look at this together. So as you can see, we have our map right here. We're gonna keep this in Bangkok, right? I know y'all wanna go to Pattaya, see the beach, other places, right? Look how close it is, right? Pattaya, Bangkok. Just to let y'all know, I wanna let y'all know that there is actually no flight directly into Pattaya. You would have to go to Bangkok first, or you can take the, they got a bus. Tuk-tuks, grabs, all that. But anyways, let's stay on focus here. So we're going to be talking about Bangkok. My first time I stayed in this neighborhood right here, Bang Na. So this is on the outskirts. It takes about, to get to Bangkok, I want to say it's like 30-ish minutes. You know their traffic is crazy in the super sense. 32 minutes. Now, you can always take the Sky Train. They have a Sky Train, the BTS Sky Train. It goes along here, right? And that's going to be the cheapest way to get around. The good thing about Bang Na is there is actually a stop right in here. What was it? Bang Na stop. Yeah, here. Bang Na stop. So I was living somewhere around this area, around here. And I would just walk like 5 minutes to the train, BTS, you know, get into the city for less than $2, right? But first I'm gonna look at the prices of condos, things of that nature. So let's pull up a tool that is simply overrated that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and that's Google.com. You know, I love responding to comments and everything like that. I look at other people's comments on Reddit, things of that nature. It's funny how many people will ask questions and you can take a 10-second Google for it. So look right here. The average condo is showing at 25,000 to 40,000 Thai baht. I hope that's coming in crystal clear for y'all. I'm trying a new concept because I'm tired of uploading the stock photos and videos I had before. I want to give y'all real life content. So as you know, the ratio is about 34 Thai baht to 1 USD. You see, oh, I already have something up here. So I must already be looking at some Thai related. I got 34. Some, you know, Galaxy users are going to be like, we had this feature for 10 years. But I'm going to tell you about a new feature on the iPhone where you can, it converts it for you. Like it does a currency conversion. Let's see here. So if the average condo is 25 to 40 baht, let's just say 32, we'll get right there in the middle. So 32,000 baht. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3 would be about 1,000. Okay, so that's 946. So on the more upper side, you can get condos for like 1,100, 1,200, etc. But keep in mind, you can get something cheaper. But if you're a tourist, if you're on vacation, etc., this may not be you. And I'm gonna let you know why. Because you're going to use more than likely Airbnb, Verbo, something like that. So your rate is going to be a little bit different. We can actually go through this together. I happen to have the Airbnb app open as we speak. So we're going to look at this. You don't want to go during March, which is when I'm going, around March, but that's burning season, so I wouldn't recommend that. Let's say you're going to go at the same time, October. So let's type it in here. Bangkok, Thailand. And then we go to October, 1 month, 1 guest, because we know you're not bringing your significant other more than likely. Let's just be realistic. And here we are with the prices. Can y'all see that clearly? Right? So we got some price action here. Oh look, I hearted one of these, so I must have been looking at this. For 1 month, $1,003. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay, high rating, all that, you know. Rhythm. Oh, I think my homie stayed here. And here's the thing, when you look at Airbnb, you want to look at the host rating and make sure they got a significant amount of reviews, not just 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like, if a host doesn't have at least 30, 35, 40 reviews, I'm not doing it. This person got 37 reviews, so almost a perfect 5-star. Right, this is an idea of what you can get for a little bit of nothing compared to US dollars, right? And if you want to be cheap, you can always get something like this, 500 outside the city. See, I wouldn't recommend this because it only has 3 ratings. And this goes to the Bang Na I was talking about, right? This is where I stayed around the first time. This is where you get some cheap stuff. Look at that, $596 for 1 month during October, which is one of their better seasons, right? So, as far as Airbnb prices, you can expect to pay between $600 to $1,700 roughly a month. If you're doing a long-term thing, obviously you can get something for like $400 to $1,200 a month. Now, I want to talk about something more vital, right? We all love to eat. You know what I'm saying? Americans, you know, you see, we're overweight. There is a tool called nomad. They're not paying me for this sponsorship, but this is the tool of all tools, right? You type it in. I'm comparing Las Vegas to Bangkok because that's where I live, right? And let's go down this. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see this crystal clear. But basically, it's saying for an inexpensive meal in Bangkok, it's about $2.96, and I can attest to that, right? You can get something cheaper, of course, but street food's gonna be like $1, $2, maybe $3. Meal for 2 people, inexpensive. Mid-star range, $30. Okay, that makes sense. I honestly think you can get something a lot cheaper, especially if you're not in the city center. I've gotten meals for 2 people for roughly, I just went to a Korean buffet before I left. It was $35 for me and another person. And that's Korean buffet, right? So you can definitely get something cheaper. McDonald's, $5.91. That's a little, I'm not gonna be honest with you. Depending on what you get, that may be a little bit lower because places that are like American restaurants or European restaurants, they're gonna make it slightly more expensive for you. Just so you know. Just like if we have a Thai restaurant over here, they're gonna try to charge us a little more. But yeah, this even has grocery stores, etc. So I recommend going to nabail.com. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my light so y'all can start to see me again in all my glory, right? I just want to try something different as far as with the projector and everything. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at a city that is extremely affordable, right? It doesn't cost too much to do a lot. I've taken 20, 15, 30-minute rides in an Uber or Grab. They got Grab over there, it's like their version of Uber, which you can download the app. And another thing about Grab is they also have a lot of promotions that are readily available. You download it, you open the app, they have some promotions, hey, free food, discount food, blah, 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 blah. But I've taken 15 to 30-minute rides for like 6, 7, 8 US $. It's extremely affordable. Meals, like we said, are about $2–3, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending if you want mid-rated and high range. They even have Michelin-rated restaurants in the mall that are just a couple dollars. I couldn't believe it. I remember bringing it up to one of my friends, like, yo, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, they got a lot of these. So that's the food right there. That's the transportation. We covered the condos. Now I want to talk to you about a lot of things that people don't talk about. And that is the price of dentistry. When I go there in 40-ish days, 40-something days, one of the things I'm actually going to be doing is some dentist work. So I got some cleanings to do, x-rays, etc. And I'm going to take y'all along with me so y'all can see the cost of living. But it's extremely cheap to do dental work over there too. Here in the United States, I pay about $99 for a cleaning by itself, like nothing extra. And that's considered fairly cheap. Remember, I don't have insurance over here, so. But in Thailand, for what I've been told, it's significantly even cheaper than that. Like I heard like $20, etc., right? You can get haircuts. I got a haircut for like $7 US. It's astoundingly cheap. Now, in the name of this, now in the title of this video, you notice I paid $500. That's because I want to dispel a lot of rumors that are going on. A lot of people watch Thailand and think, oh, it's super cheap. Yeah, $500. You're not gonna live in Thailand for $500. Even if you're debt free. I mean, unless you are not paying rent, maybe. But if you're paying rent, right, and you pay for transportation and stuff, there's no way you can live off $500 a month. Even in cheap places like Chiang Mai, it's not gonna be that much. But yeah, I appreciate everybody's support, and you know, I've been trying new things as far as the different titles, different thumbnails, different type of equipment. I had to return the wireless mic I got because there's some bad playback on it. But I'm going to keep advancing for y'all. Any dollars that I make off the channel, at this moment I'm going to go right back into it. I'm going to get the osmosis, so I'm going to have that, the DJI instead of the GoPro. And I'm looking at getting a new laptop so I can start to go live with y'all. But I appreciate everything y'all have done for me. Peace.